I have mainly worked with situations that are often polyphonic. I've also worked with site-specific work. Of course, here was different. So I had also to somehow consider this place as also a site in which a polyphony can emerge out of it. Something will still evolve somehow, change over the course of the exhibition. Something is learned as the exhibition unfolds. In that regard, it's quite similar to previous exhibition. The past work, they are there because I can somehow, to a certain extent, obviously, change the meaning of the work. What has been could be different. There's a migration of the meaning somehow, because they're suddenly surrounded by other works. All of them will change because they are affected by the context in which they are presented. The point was to make the exhibition one experience. To me, this exhibition is really like a birth or a formation of creatures. So there's an attempt to allow a will to emerge. That will be a will that is, in that exhibition, an inhuman will. This is an attempt. There is a possibility to learn and then a possibility to decide. One will develop language as it goes. They might see how a light touches a wall and decide that's the word, and then they will exchange that new word. It's ineffable in the sense that you can see that it's a coherent language, but it is unreachable somehow. So by default, you can have an experience of something that you cannot comprehend. I always have considered a visitor or someone not just as a dominant gaze toward a set of objects. It's not interactive, it's just more as a witness, a raw witness, which due to his presence affect the work. Right? The work can feel you, can look at you, and be changed by your presence. And that was the first intention of the work, so that be presented in different places in time, acquire a sense of its surrounding through senses. The mask is a separator somehow. It separates us from a self that is anchored in one body. The mask is an escaper to navigate the self out of his assigned self that we have. So the mask is a portal. It's a portal to another self. Then from there, you start to embrace another otherness. But there is never an ending to that. The title, Liminal, is a state. It's an intermediary state in which what was before has been left and what is coming is not yet reached. You are in this in-between state, so it is a place of possibility. It is incomplete by default. I'm interested about perplexity, the state in which you question, but it doesn't mean you're going to have an answer. I'm interested to trigger questions. That's what I'm trying to bring, is to that questioning of your own self, to allow, to a certain extent, to be outside yourself, to be able to go out and to see from another perspective. It is very difficult to go out of a condition under which we are all. I think the thing was very important, really starting this exhibition, is to say how to address that question of the inhuman and the learning, the will and the learning, how an exhibition can be a situation that have its own will, language, ability to learn, be sensible, in which you are witnessing something you might not be able to comprehend, but somehow you see that there is something there, and escape somehow that one plane of reality we are somehow trapped or limited by.